Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sarah, and this is Pearls of Wisdom with Clean Intermittent Fasting and OMAD. This is the program that I follow now. It's working for me. I've never been so delighted with anything. It took a long, long time to get here, as a lot of you know, and maybe it was the same crazy journey for you guys too. Not eating or 1,000 calorie a day or Jenny Craig or um, Weight Watchers or any of those sort of things that we did. Each next was the right thing, was going to be the answer, was going to be finally I got here. I'm so delighted and excited. And I don't know about you, but lose a little, give up, give in, because I wanted foods that I couldn't have. And so the deprivation would build and build and build. And then you know what happens, the overeating, the purchase of it, the I said I'm never going to bring it in the house again, and here it comes. And so I know that probably you did the same thing, especially if you're old like me and you've gotten this far, you know. So when I found keto, I knew that I had found something that just worked for me. Having, very low carb, for part of that, I did under 20. For part of it, I even did under 10. Guess what? It worked. I think I was still 3 meal a day. Then I went to 2 meal a day. And then indeed, I ended up with my OMAD, and I love my OMAD. There is nothing that I deny, there is nothing that I deprive myself of anymore. I know that what I do is I do my clean intermittent fasting over there, and then I plan my OMAD for here. And I've planned my day today, and there's no turkey leftovers involved in it. We did not host the dinner, but it's kind of funny. I made three veggie dishes. I made a sweet potato, whipped sweet potato, and I made Brussels sprouts that came out delish, and I made an onion and cheese casserole. And I'm here to tell you that my children are not veggie eaters, and their children are barely eaters. They just, when we all sat down to the table, there were some little ones, and then there were like the adults in their 40s or late 30s, and then Greg and me in our, well, I'm 72 and he's 68. Yeah, he's younger. So the people, the other adults liked my Brussels sprouts, um, but few of the other things were tasted. And it's just funny because I don't feel hurt. I just like, oh, okay, these are non-veggie type people. My daughter-in-law made a green bean casserole, which I've never made and I've never tasted and probably won't. But anyway, Greg loved it because he was hoping somebody would make it. And but yeah, some of the Thanksgiving veggies that I had left over went into the freezer, and I put it in a little quart bag, wrapped each of the onions, Brussels sprouts, and sweet potatoes. So what I'll do is I'll have like chicken thighs with that one night or a pork chop or something like that because I thought they were great. And so did Greg. But if you're not a veggie eater, you're not even going to discover the sweet potato or the onion. So anyway, that was kind of funny. So here we are Monday after Thanksgiving, and I don't know about you, but so that was kind of a food funeral to throw out some of the stuff, freeze one dinner's worth, and then move on with life, right? So today will be a non-holiday, non-Thanksgiving sort of meal, and I've got it planned. And so anyway, I spent about an hour and a half in the kitchen, getting rid of that, freezing that, throwing that out, washing this container, throwing out that container, that sort of thing. Felt good. And so went down into the freezer and did a little thinning out there as well. Some stuff that just seemed old and freezer burned, and I would never defrost it and have it. So made a little space with that. Feels good. So, but it's the clean intermittent fasting. So today will be the OMAD. I woke up today and my stomach has been so bloated and gurgly for like 3 days from the veggies and the gas and the all that kind of stuff. So anyway, it will feel good to be just black coffee and plain water. I had my Element LMNT unflavored this morning in my cup of warm water. I had that, and I've had my French roast Starbucks black strong coffee throughout the morning. I now am in my, I've had nothing, I've brushed and my teeth, and I'll be ready to go for the day. And so it's a great day. I love it. And it feels like, just letting all those, that bloated Thanksgiving, not necessarily overeating the stuff, but just because it was like, Brussels sprouts and stuff, gassy and making you feel full and extra salt and things. So it's nice to feel a little bit cleaner today going into it. Yeah, we had leftovers again yesterday. So today will be, just the water flush, the coffee flush, and then having the OMAD and back to normal, whatever that is. And I hope that you are doing the same. If you overate, oh well, that's it. Maybe you can have a food funeral today at your house, or maybe you don't have anything in the house and you can maybe go out and do a little shopping and just, refill the fridge and the cabinets with some good keto-ish foods. I know that's what always works for me. I bought a huge bag of the cut up broccoli at BJ's, best deal going, $3.99 instead of spending, what, $2.99 for a head of broccoli at the regular stores. Forget about that. And I bought another 3-pack of Finlandia grass-fed butter when I was there, and another Starbucks French roast. So anyway, just doing the food shuffle and getting back out of that fog of, different foods, maybe not too many of them, but they're just different. So my body reacts, and, you know, it, it's what we do on Thanksgiving, right? We have foods that we don't have usually the other days of the week. So happy to be here. Happy to see you. Happy to hear from you. I always answer everybody's comments. I hope that you feel clean coming out of all of that and get back on track if you got off track. And that's what we do. If you're a foodie, a carb addict, or sugar addict, you might have imbibed. And so it's shaking it all off and saying, yep, it was fun, but it's time to get back and get serious on a daily basis about my clean intermittent fasting and my OMAD. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, and I hope you had your cuppa while watching this. I didn't have my cuppa because I just brushed. So I'm getting ready to go do my day. That's why I keep glancing over here in case there's an Instacart order. But maybe everybody is working on their leftovers still, and so they don't need a grocery shopper. I will see you here the next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.